Sounds like a shit show. By the way, I I've been letting it go for like an hour and a half now, but put me on my diva arc, like him. Okay, I grew my facial hair out a little bit, and no one said a thing.
I thought I noticed something.
Did you do it to get a compliment?
No, like it actually started growing out, and I was like, holy shit.
That's crazy.
I feel like it's been so long since I've seen you that
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Naturally, a beard was growing.
Bro disappears for 2 weeks and is surprised when we don't notice a little bit of peach fuzz on his face.
It's not fucking peach fuzz. It's actually like fucking growing in now. Dickhead.
Y'all are annoying.
Oh.
you can't do that to us.
Well, I was just trying to use my phone.
On the ground?
Apparently. Trying to see if there's a fucking contact number for Humane Labs.
I have one. I don't know if they're around, but actually I have. Nope, just the one. Can't even remember what her fucking name was. Let me see. Nope, I don't remember. Remember who it was we met? Kelly, the female.
No.
The one at Pillbox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think her was like Ridley or something. I could be mistaken.
Ridley, that sounds accurate. Sounds right.
Ridley?
Yeah, I think that was her last name, I believe. I don't know.
I'm just gonna fucking message her.
Hey, is this the doctor from Humane Labs?
Yes, it is. This is Dr. Haley Ridley.
Haley Ridley. How are you? It's Kelly Caliber.
I'm doing great. How are you?
I ain't heard a word from you, so I'm a little confused.
Well, like I told the
I'm gonna go fall
girl in
unconscious
the,
in the clubhouse.
blue hair last time we had spoken,
Everyone have a
we
good night,
were
okay?
working on getting some
Okay,
stuff
good night.
figured out and doing some testing.
Put your back up.
We did find
What'd you say?
something
He's gonna go
that'd be
to
more than
sleep in
welcome
the clubhouse.
to share with you in person.
Okay. Is that able to be done today, or?
It can be done today.
Okay. At your facility in the county?
That'll work with me.
All right, I'll go ahead in that way. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Bye. All right, I'm gonna head up to their facility. They have some things they would like to share.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta go. Good night, everyone.
Okay. A minute.
I'm always pissed
All right,
off.
good
It just,
night.
that shit
Good, even though it's
happens.
brief.
Luck of the draw.
Hey, dude.
Okay. Well, why are you
Good night.
pissed off today?
Bye.
You know, getting shot at the VU. Almost probably got shot at the Yellow Jack.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Jesus Christ. Be careful, because I don't know what these cars are doing.
I've seen the carnage back there.
Yeah. Went through it. Scary. Sorry, I thought you were gonna hang around and go for a ride.
No. I told him we'd try and do it in the daytime sometime.
Why does he want to go for a ride? With just you?
He says he never gets to just talk to me one-on-one.
Oh. Okay.
He says anytime we're together, either shit's happening or...
Stand around for 2 hours.
Yeah. And it's just like a group of us all together, so... I don't know.
Want some special Kira time.
I don't know. I
Getting
said
over.
It felt weird. Yeah.
That is weird.
That he was trying to like have us go off, and his wife was there, all fucking pregnant, and there's a bus.
Yeah, that's fucking bizarre, but that is Hulk.
Yeah. Fucking tree.
What is it? 326. Oh.
She's behind us.
Okay.
You're good.
Thank you.
Apologize, ladies, for my late response. I had to go handle a containment breach up at Roxwood.
No, you're good.
Okay. How are you today, Miss Caliber?
Woke up.
Good to hear, good to hear. Let me get my clipboard really quick. I got some information, and then we can discuss some things, all right?
Okay. What?
nothing. Just not impressed with their lack of communication here.
Yeah, they
But-
kind of suck. She's definitely more squared away than the other guy. Quinn
I'm not
fella.
sure about that.
Well, appearance-wise.
And she walked all the way over here without her clipboard that she needed to then go back and get.
You are on one.
One of those days, I guess.
All right. So, some things, Miss Caliber.
Okay.
Just go over some paperwork. Okay. So we did analyze the DNA and the cancer cells that were in the blood that we did receive, and as well as some of your DNA that we do have. I've had a few of our laboratory technicians and a few of our doctors on campus, as well as off-site, doing some testing. So everything looks to be good now. We did have some breakthrough in it right now. We're doing some microscopic testing at the moment before we move on to full-based human, like a living organism related stuff. So right now it's all been a lot of microscopic stuff, but there is some positive news. So first off, we've used a little bit of gene therapy. Basically, we're taking the genes and we're splitting it in half from the original cell that was implanted, and we've removed the original cell to see if it will attack it, and we've noticed that there's been some good progress in that.
Okay.
So that's a major breakthrough there, that it's fighting its own, because usually that's something that we don't usually see in a breakthrough like that. As well as stem cell. So with a combination of gene therapy and stem cell therapy, there's been a lot. Obviously, with the gene cell being altered and modified, it is responding really well as the stem, which is the stem cell, which is usually a decent cell for a lot of areas and where cancer does form, and stuff does affect the cells. And with the combination of that, of gene therapy and stem cell therapy, it looks like we're getting pretty positive. It's about an 80% rate at the moment that we're noticing. There's a lot of things we are doing as well, but that is one major thing that we are working on, and hopefully in the next about week or two we'll have more information on if we go and do it on actual living organisms.
Okay.
Okay, so how long do you think this whole process is going to take? Because
This is something
she's running out of time.
I know, and I'm trying to work as fast as we can. We've delegated a sector to this, as this is a really new study for us out here at the lab. It's something that we're having about, I'd say about 10 or 15 of our laboratory technicians and doctors on as their, project at the moment. Like I said, it was one of our scientists that did discover that breakthrough and diagnosing and trying to figure out what this thing even was. And honestly, that's the best we have at the moment. This is a long process, and we're trying as fast as we can. I understand that life's on the line, and I'm really working. I really am. You gotta believe me here. I'm really trying, Miss Caliber.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's right now, it's foreign objects attacking a body, and that foreign object not really being known is something that is very hard to find the root cause of it. If it were, like I said, your own DNA, that would be something that would be easily identifiable, right? We could figure out if it was hereditary, if it was, you know, where in your gene that's causing a, you know, a mutant cell to attack another cell, which is a cancer cell, you know, obviously. And it's one of those things where now it's like that cell necessarily isn't mutated in any way. It's just causing it to kill your primary cells and your cells that your body's made up of.
Okay.
I'm working as really hard as I can. And we're, like I said, I have about 15 technicians working on this, and I'm not gonna lie to you, we're making progress, but the progress is becoming slow right now. I mean, like I said, we've developed that, and right now we're trying to get it at a higher success rate than what it is. Because if any point we begin testing and it's not at a decent level of where we feel comfortable with testing, we're just injecting you with more, if you understand what I mean.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And
80% success rate is considerably better than the 100% that I have right now.
that is true. That is true. It's just that 20%, you know, I would love to eventually to see how it would be, and obviously this would be multiple blood transfusions. It would be coming in stages, as well as some medications that would help relieve the symptoms of transfusion. Obviously, you'll get IV fluids and everything when it comes to testing. And like I said, once we work all those kinks out and actually develop something for it so that we can do the blood transfusion and have the medication at hand while doing this, you know, that's where we need to be with this, because until we develop something along those lines, nothing's really going to get done besides small laboratory tests here and there. But like I said, we're really hopeful. We found this breakthrough, so now we're going to just continue to test it, see if our success rates are still going to increase. You know, if any portion of it declines, we're going to look at it, you know, do some research on why is now declining at the rate as it is, and hopefully we come up with a solution and find a suitable treatment for it and for you.
Okay. I don't know what you want from me. It's out of our hands. We just gotta hope they fucking get this shit before it gets to you.
The hell's changed with you?
What do you mean?
Normally you'd have a million questions, you'd be upset, you'd do something, and you're just like not saying a fucking word. So, are you good?
Yeah, I mean, this goes way far above any realm of an understanding I have on shit.
Same.
So it's outside of things I have questions about. I don't.
Okay.
Any questions you have, any possible, you know, changes and anything, I'm up and we're open for it, you know. Obviously, Miss Caliber, I'm not with you on 24/7 basis, nor am I with you a daily basis for that matter. So, you know, knowing any prudent information and knowing any information that could help us in our study is very important. You know?
Yeah. Got it.
I haven't seen any new, like, developments with her.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said I haven't witnessed any new developments with her as far as her, like, health changing or being any different than it was.
Okay. You're still doing good, Miss Caliber? Everything... You feeling okay? I mean, I know you're feeling the same and whatever, but are you feeling in good spirits and everything?
No.
No?
She still can't eat, and that makes things a lot more difficult. Because she's surviving on fucking protein shakes, which only gives you so much.
Alright. Are you not able to eat as far as, like, throat being...
I have cancer in my stomach, and every time I eat, I throw it back up, usually with blood.
Let me see what we got in the lab. We might have something for it. It's a little better than those protein shakes. It's a nutritional based kind of like formula in a way. It might be able to help a little bit. It's not awful tasting, but it'll definitely get you the nutrients you need and obviously kind of get you on your spirits. Usually it's used a lot for, again, people who really can't eat, and like I said, it'll help. It also will coat your stomach a little bit more, so you're not vomiting up or anything, and it'll also have some medication in it, so any part of your stomach that's pretty scarred and with all the scar tissue in your stomach, it'll coat it. If you're willing, obviously, let us give you it.
It'll help, sure.
Yeah,
That sounds
let me
amazing
get
if
that.
it works.
Yeah, let me get that from our lab real quick.
Okay.
And once I grab that from our lab, I will give you a. You guys got bags on the back of those things?
I do not.
No.
Okay. I will have it. Do you guys have an address we can ship it to?
I
I can get it. We can have our laboratory. One of our
019 up there in Plato.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have one of our laboratory techs take it up there and drop it off for you. I mean, it'll
Okay.
help. It has a little bit of medication into it, so if at any point you feel like it's not really working, give me a call so we can adjust it. Because again,
Okay.
this is stuff that we give for people who have pretty screwed up stomachs. So.
Got it. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, no problem. Anything else for me, guys?
No.
Nah.
Okay. I'm actually going to give you a copy, so you guys have stuff of our research right now, as you guys are obviously the client, and I want to help you and be as transparent as I can with this entire thing. So with that being said, there's going to be some notes in it from our laboratory techs and everything. You guys can look them over. It'll tell you what they found, everything, and how it's all going to go down and stuff. So.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right,
Appreciate
so
that.
let
a
me
lot.
get you a copy of that. I'll give you the shipment form as well, so just so you have it of how much stuff you're gonna get. It'll probably be about I'd say about a box which has approximately 30 of them in them.
Good. That works.
So basically you're just gonna do it once a day. It has enough nutrients in it to last you a day. Don't drink it all at one sitting. Drink it throughout the day periodically. Whatever you're doing, just sip on it. It'll help. And like I said, your stomach's in pain or anything, it's got the medication to coat it and everything. So I will
Okay.
have it shipped over. I'll get you the tracking information and everything, so you guys have it. Make sure it gets to your house, and again, I'll give you the copy of all of our laboratory stuff that needs to get done for you
Perfect.
guys. All right. So let
Yep.
me get that real quick for you guys. I will be right back with you. All right.
Okay. Well, at least they're making progress.
Yeah, we'll see. showing up to work could be progress. I don't understand a fucking thing she said.
I only kind of understand. Not enough to have intelligent questions on it.
You need to carry around a cup to drink and sip on all day now.
You could get a flask. And if this shit is better than a fucking protein drink, then fucking hell yes.
It's Humane Labs, Kira.
Yeah, that's fair. My next step is going to be contacting the doctor to see if I can get some other way.
Okay.
Through that, through an NG tube that goes nutrients straight into your stomach. It sounds like this is kind of that. Only without having in tubes shoved up your nose.
Chaz just asked why I seemed excited at the thought of him dying for what he did. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I told him he was fucking lucky. And he was like, what? You acted dumb.
All right, so here's all the information. I don't know. Yeah, you can take it, Miss Caliber. There you are.
Thank you.
So on it again, like I said, it's gonna be all the laboratory notes and everything that you need on that. Just look over your treatment right now, as well as the medication for the nutritional shakes and everything. They should be there within about 24 hours.
Perfect.
Little
I
less than
really
that.
appreciate
Just start taking it the next day, one a day, throughout the day. If you feel any side effects from it, usually the only really side effect you'll get from it, a little bit of your blood pressure might spike just a little bit, but nothing that'll cause for concern. That's just usually the main one. You might feel a little bit drowsy, but again, another side effect, but nothing too major. So any questions, you give us a call and we'll adjust the dosages on that stuff. All right?
Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much.
Yep, no problem. Any questions for me, guys?
No.
No.
All right. Well, you guys stay safe. I will definitely keep you guys all in the loop. I have your phone number, Miss Caliber, as well as yours as well.
Okay, is there any
Yes.
particular reason why that didn't happen when you said it with the last time we spoke?
Yeah, it was at the point we've been really busy again with a lot of things throughout the lab, and
I know, but when you give someone your word and you tell them that you're going to do something and you don't do it, then how do I believe whatever you're saying today? And I'm not trying to sound like a crass bitch about it, but
that's exactly why I'm trying to be more transparent with you on everything.
okay.
I wasn't trying to not give you a call. Like, again, I've been really super busy. You know, I was eventually, within the next few days, going to schedule a call to have you come up here. It's just like I said, I've been really busy with a lot of the departments right now. And again, your treatment is priority, very high priority. And, you know, I want to be as open and transparent as I can with me, so I will give you a call. And for any new developments we do find and when we are ready for treatment as well. So,
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you, Doc.
yep, I got both of your numbers, so I'll reach out to both of you, if probably you, Miss Caliber, first.
Okay.
If I can't reach you, then I'll go to her, and we'll go from there, all right?
Sounds
Okay.
good. Thank you.
All right. Yep, no problem.
All right. Have a good day.
Yep, you guys can leave on your own. The gate will open up. Meriwether Security will open up for you.
Okay.
Yep.
Where to?
I was gonna ask you the same.
Aha, I beat you.
I don't know. Do you feel like going tracking down the boys? I don't even know if anybody's still around. Except
I
you said
don't-
Chaz is still around, but I don't really want to fucking look at his face or his cut.
Let's get out of here and we'll talk.
Okay.
like a little turnout up here around that big bend. We'll just pull over there and figure it out.
On the left?
Yep.
Okay. I think there's a house or something there.
Some little building, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get stuck.
Yeah, well, hopefully not. I'll just pick a spot and stand here.
Okay.
So what Hulk told me is that it was decided that he's basically on probation as a chaplain. He still gets his cut.
Interesting.
Is that not what you heard?
That's not how
'Cause
it
that's
should
not
be.
what you told me.
That's
I
yeah.
mean, none of this is how any of it should be. And the fact that he basically kind of gets the same punishment you did.
Yeah, Winter even said that the punishments that he afforded to myself and to Kendrick were unjust and not correct. He also talked about you.
Why?
Brought up about
did I do?
how solid you are, and even though you're a nomad, you're somebody he would go to because he respects and values your opinion. You have a lot of experience in this life, and he likes to draw from that.
That's
Accurate.
surprising and good to hear. I mean, I could choose to not be a nomad if I wanted to, but honestly, when the way shit goes down, sometimes I wonder why I'm here.
Yeah, it's a very consistent thought that I have as well. I told Winter it does not feel like an MC. It feels like a fucking high school or a frat. And I'm so tired of fucking Hulk's stupid fucking bullshit.
Yeah, the problem is he
Love
left to
him.
figure shit out.
Yeah, I love him to death. I'll do what I can to support him in his position. But he just isn't club. Just because you show up doesn't make you club. You live the life, you know.
Yeah, well,
You make right decisions about shit that happens in the club. So glad you're not pregnant, because having 3 fucking bitches in the club that have babies that's growing in their stomachs would be fucking nauseating.
well, apparently Harley's due in like a couple weeks.
Interesting.
So at least
She can be a stay-at-home
So-
biker mom.
yeah. I don't know what's her name. What's our fucking Hulk was Helen Nadry that he asked her if she could be like a paid babysitter, and she said yes. And he's like, okay, $35 an hour. I'm like, what the fuck? That's fucking a lot of money.
That is a lot of
babysat
money.
Potato.
It's like 70 grand a year, at least.
Yeah, and then fucking Jazz was like, I'm gonna double that. I'm like, oh my god.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Like, I have a lot of money. I don't go and flaunt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, like if you want a fucking nanny or an au pair, you find
Let's go
somebody
fucking
who is
hire one.
qualified.
Yes, that comes with
Not-
fucking, that's been vetted and shit.
Yeah, who has experience,
Uh-huh.
not just some cut that's walking by.
Yeah, and that's a whole other topic of concern. I miss the Vikings, Kira.
I know. Some part of it we just need to fucking get over. It's never gonna be that, and we
Oh.
can't expect it to be that.
No, it's just never. It's incompetent and incapable.
We just gotta help when we can. Try and guide when we can.
I'm
and
just
hope that they listen, because the fucking shit with Chaz is like completely not at all what.
nope.
And his reaction, when we were standing there, it was before. I think you and Kendrick came back. I can't remember. It was me, Jazz, Hulk, and Chaz, and I was like, "Look, I'm just gonna say this to get it off my chest, but you're fucking lucky." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "The fact that you still have your fucking cut and you just have a broken arm, you're just fucking lucky." And he just acted like he had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. Like, why? And then it was awkward silence. And then Jazz wasn't there. She walked up right after I said that and asked, was standing there. Everybody was just awkwardly silent. I was waiting for one of them to fucking say something, like Chaz did. Say anything. And he never did. And then Jazz came up and asked for help with the food. And everybody's like, yep, let's go help food. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
I get really tired of bringing up shit because I feel like I'm just like knocking on the table. You know what I mean? Because nobody
I
seems
do.
to give a fuck. I did not expect you to back that though. That was different.
Wait, say that whole thing again for me, please.
Like when I said it should go to the fucking table, and you're like, I don't think it should have gone to the table.
I don't think it necessarily the whole thing. I think what should have happened is that shit should have gotten passed to like the treasurer, because a secretary treasurer is a fucking thing. It should not go to an enforcer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like his permanent, like that's his title. But if they're planning on filling that role, then at least pass the duties off. I don't think passing the duties off necessarily needs to be a table vote. I can see your side. I just don't necessarily agree 100%.
So much shit that just circumvents the table that has club importance and it's relevant enough to be brought up.
I think, yeah, but some of it is like, it doesn't need to be a full fucking.
It should be a vote.
Dick in the club.
Should be a vote.
Be a vote within the cabinet.
To appoint a treasurer? That's a club vote. That's not a cabinet decision.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about appointing a treasurer. That, if they want to do that shit and make him treasurer, that's totally different. But he's an enforcer right now doing treasurer duties, which shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm. Acting in lieu of.
Yeah, and I agree with that part. But to the club vote to just, the club vote just to give it to him, I don't.
It can't just be given to him.
You know what's gonna happen is because he's gonna that it's gonna be given to him.
Yeah, because that's the only reason he's doing it.
I agree with that.
100%. See right through that shit. Motherfucker, you are not entitled or in the position or wear the patch associated to asking me a question about my fucking dues. And then give me some bullshit about what my fucking prospect's doing that isn't really what happened is annoying as well.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Because I can see, well, Chaz said he wasn't, so I don't, not that I fucking trust Chaz anymore either, so.
Yeah, I dodged that bullet, huh?
Yeah, you did, but also. So after you went to bed, and actually no, you weren't even there for that. When I got the rundown on what happened with Chaz to begin with, Chaz was locked up and it was trouble and what's his name? Hulk there. What Kendrick was like, I want to go to his house and kind of look around because this doesn't seem like him at all. To just go and fucking bring this guy back to the clubhouse and just straight fucking murder him.
Yeah, play enforcer.
Yeah, that's not even enforcer role. So that's what fucking Trouble kept saying, blah, 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 enforcer. But I think Trouble just has problems with Chaz in general because of how he acts. But that's not even the point.
Yeah, but the chaplain role is a non-combative.
Yeah, he also shouldn't be an officer,
Agreed.
but he is. So if there's no other officers around, he should have the ability to kind of deal with stuff. How he dealt with it was wrong.
Yep.
But fuck, now you derailed me. I don't remember where I was going.
Apologies.
What was I saying? What was I talking about before that?
Yeah.
So Kendrick wanted to go check out his house, right? And Chaz had reached out to Trouble asking for somebody to feed his dog. So I told him I'd go. Kendrick went with two because he was gonna go watch over Chaz and take over as like the enforcer, kind of watching over him. And so we got his keys and we went over to his house and I was feeding and playing with the dog and Kendrick snooped around and in the bathroom he found medication to treat bipolar disorder. So apparently Chaz has bipolar disorder.
Huh.
But because Kendrick, nobody else was aware of it until I told Hulk. And that's the first time I've seen Hulk since then.
You told Hulk that?
He's cabinet.
You should have approached Chaz and had Chaz do it.
No. I don't fucking trust Chaz.
Clearly.
And that's a whole nother conversation I want to have with him about it. But cabinet needs to know that shit.
Okay.
How many times has he been there when we fucking bitched about that kind of shit, just going off and taking care of shit on his own or whatever, and how you can't just fucking kill people without table votes and blah 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 blah, and he goes and does it.
Oh yeah. It was
So, no,
a
I
bad
don't
fucking move. Completely bad.
remotely trust him.
Because heart's in the right place, but his mind is a little bit fucked up.
No, at no point should it ever have gone that far.
Well, according to the table and to our president and everybody else, it's fine because as soon as you throw your cut down, you're no longer in the fucking club. Unless you wear a patch, you're considered done. And what happens to you, happens to you.
Prospect, right? So anybody who
Correct.
prospects, they decide they
Yes.
don't want to be it anymore, they just get murdered. That's our official stance going forward.
Is it?
That's what was laid out.
By who?
That it was okay that he died. It's just the way that
Oh,
the
I
manner
see
that
what
it
you mean.
happened.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
That's
Yeah, pretty
precedent that
much.
just got set.
Anybody that wears a cut can just go out and murder the person without any recompense. Yes.
As long as they take their cut off, then I'm no longer a member.
And then try to drag their
And then
body
I
into
can
the
be
Alamo
murdered.
Sea behind Stab City.
Yeah.
Which,
It's a
I
whole
mean,
nother
I would
level of
expect
stupid.
you and Kendrick to do that, but not everybody.
Come the fuck on.
Oh, Kira,
What?
you're funny.
Why?
I don't know. It's funny to listen to you bitch about Kendrick being stupid.
I didn't actually bitch about him being stupid. I said Kendrick and didn't tell anybody, but that's because he apparently left state.
No,
and I
no,
just
no,
didn't
no.
know
When
it.
we were riding down here, when we left Polito, we were mad because he was not choosing to
Oh.
ride behind us. Instead, just tore out in front of us. Warms my heart listening to that.
Yeah, and you told me you didn't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah. Oh, where you want to go? What you want to do?
I don't know. I'm fucking in a snit now.
Why?
That doesn't make sense. I'm just the whole everything. I'm just wound up now.
Yeah. Wake up more often. It's that stupid on the daily, unfortunately. Oh, and because of all that Chaz shit, no, we had a prospect get abducted by, I guess, some relative associated to JB, and actually got shot off my bike.
Yeah. You told me that you got shot, so and they filled me in on all that. Oh. And the fact that they fucking lied to this boy.
Sorry, what?
JB's okay. I guess this is a separate part. Sorry. Yeah. You got shot because you were chasing the like brother or something. I
I
can't
don't know.
remember.
Somebody.
But you have his fucking kid in the club now. That's a prospect.
Yeah, that's a fucking red flag.
Told him that he died in a bike wreck. Just lied to him.
This person's
And
a
I
prospect.
said, this person's a prospect. I told him straight up. I told both Hulk and Trouble. I'm like, you guys, I fucked up big time this time. Because you're lying to members now. That is a fucking bylaw.
Uh-huh.
I mean, technically he's not a member, but to bring him in on that and then
If he
what? We're
becomes
just gonna
one.
keep up this whole fucking
Yeah. Then we all need to fucking
That's
lie
an-
to cover that shit.
We're all That's basically like it's just a matter of time before he finds out, because not everybody knows it's a fucking secret. And if it is, that's even bigger problems. Making the whole
Who's responsible
fucking
for
club
this?
complicit. Rubble and Hulk. Between the two of them, I'm not sure which one. But I told them they need to fucking deal with it, and it's been a week, and they still haven't told him. And when I talked to Hulk about that, he said, "Well, there's always stuff going on, and blah 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 blah." So or he's not awake, so he can't talk to him.
Cool. I'm gonna send the prez a message.
Rez is just fine with fucking lying to people, so
No, he won't
and
be.
doing stuff that doesn't align with our bylaws. So I don't fucking trust him on anything either. The fact that I can't trust people in this club bothers me a lot.
Okay. That should bring up an interesting conversation. You've known about this for a fucking week?
Yeah. It was. I think a week. Maybe not a whole week, actually. It was. It hasn't been a whole week. It was the night you like struggled to get out of bed.
So Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay, so it's only been
Only?
a few days. Well, it's a lot better than a whole week. Because in my head it
Still,
was a whole week.
still
Yeah,
a
I know.
massive fucking problem.
I know.
You didn't let Winter know?
I never see him.
Text messages work fine. You should have
I
told him.
didn't know that Hulk wasn't dealing with it.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You would have had a gut feeling. And you know
When I
it.
told them both about it, they both seemed like they realized that they were fucking it up. And I thought they would take care of it. I actually did think they would take care of it this time because it wasn't just Hulk that I was talking to, it was Trouble too.
Yeah, that's a big one. For one, I don't even understand how the sun gets prospected into the club so fucking quick without that raising any fucking red flags.
It's all very weird.
Yup.
And like the other guy, that was his brother or something, right?
So
He's
you
dead
said,
too?
I don't know what the relation is, just heard it was
I
family.
think it was his brother. I think.
Yeah, I was glad I wore my vest that day.
Yeah. They said you were literally the only one wearing a vest.
Mm.
And so it was kind of lucky that it was you who got shot, but at the same time, I don't ever want you to get shot, so.
Yeah. Damn, she's moving.
I can't believe she's only just now leaving.
Anything else I should know?
I don't think so.
I'm not even going to mention it to Trouble or to Hulk. I'm just going to have a conversation with Winter. And I will tell him that you made me aware.
It's fine.
Because that's a fucking load of fucking bullshit. Dishonorable fucking bullshit. I think Trouble is the one who sponsored him as well, if I'm not mistaken.
That,
So that even gets richer.
yeah.
What else is on your mind?
Nothing really, aside from the usual. Which is worrying about you and your cancer.
Huh. Gonna get out of here?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I need to find like a porta potty or something first though, because I gotta fucking pee.
Have at it. Pop
All right.
squat.